Alright, here we go with a match of red-green Ponza in which we've had to mulligan a lot. So we're starting on 5 here. Our opponent's on 6, so it's not that bad. That's not bad for us. We have to draw something. That's actually, in the world which maybe this somehow resolves, a good one to draw. But I'm not too confident that that's going to happen. Alright, bird has been bolted. Oh, fancy. Got the Expedition Hallowed Fountain. So much cooler in paper than online, but still not bad. Alright, so our opponent has the Bolt and the Serum Visions. We've drawn a land. None of this is ideal. I don't know what we are hoping our opponent has here, but this is not exactly what we want. It's a bonfire. Would we like to do 1 damage to him? No, I would not. Alright. I don't know if Bonfire is going to be so hot against the Jeskai player here. I guess it could kill Nahiri maybe if we're in it. If we're lucky. This does not seem like a great matchup. Alright, well, let's try it. You never know till you know, right? I guess we hit the steam vents. It takes them off a mountain. It's just not relevant. None of it's super relevant. I guess it doesn't. We get to take him off of double white, or we get to take him off of double red. I guess we're more worried about double red. I don't know. We're gonna hit the steam vents. I don't know the right answer. Could have got this on principle. It's an expedition. That's what I should have done. Actually, I think I misplayed that pretty hard. You got to show them that if it's not all expedition, none of it should be expedition. That was my fault. We were punished because of it. Oh, the bolts begin. All right, we've been helixed. All right, let's see if we resolve a stone rain. This time I'm going to make the right play and go after the hallowed fountain. Shocker. Alright, found something to bonfire at least. I will not pay 2 mana. I accept. Okay, well. Running out of counter spells or something. I mean, actually, if we draw land and he doesn't have another and we get a Resolve Inferno Titan, well, that's something. Alright, let's see if we resolve an Arbor Elf. Okay. So, he's just sitting over there with something. Like, I guess I'll just hold the bonfire and take a hit this turn. Maybe I'm supposed to bonfire, he burns the Cryptic, and then we get Inferno Titan? I don't know. That guy's down. I mean, I could have bonfired for 1 there and tried to take out the Snapcaster Mage, but maybe I should have. No, nope. See, I just wanted this double. Oh, this might actually work. Okay, well, he's going to Serum Visions. If he doesn't hit a land off of this, we may actually resolve one of these 2 spells. Obviously, I would love... Okay, well, he did. We hit a Blood Moon, though. Well, he's sitting on counter spells. Which one do we go for? I guess these are... He has no blue mana if we resolve a Blood Moon. I think I'm going to go for the Blood Moon. It's a little awkward. Wow, just snapped resolved. Okay. Alright, we're in the game then. This Blood Moon's great against him. He's got mountains and a plain, so we're going to go to 8 from the Snapcasters, but now we get to kill him. Let's go ahead and bonfire for 1 here. Alright, get in there for... Yeah, got it. Okay. We are in business. All right. This looked so bad for us a few turns ago. Now we have the Baloth to gain a little life back. We have the Titan. Unfortunately, he does have a... So this is interesting. So he does have the planes, right? So he's almost certainly sitting on a path. So I'm actually going to play the Baloth and try to bait out the path before just running the Titan out there. And we're just going to get there. He just didn't have it, I guess. I mean, I feel fine, though, trying to play around Path to Exile right there. And letting the Baloth eat it and then following up with the Titan. I mean, it's, more mana efficient to just have out for Titan or whatever. But, in that situation, obviously he's got a bunch of mountains and a plane. So there's only one thing you have to worry about. So that was actually pretty nice. All right, let's get the Thrun in here. This is pretty good against this deck. If it resolves, the Bonfire, less good. Outpost Siege, good. Bonfire, less good. Alright, Kitchen Finks. Get on in here. Actually, feel fine cutting a mana dork here since we are also cutting the bonfires. Get rid of one beast within as well. You don't want to run infinite mana dorks, get everything, get everything bolted or so on. So, alright, so this hand, well, it's got a Blood Moon, but it's got nothing else going for it. I think I'm going to mulligan. Mulligan decisions with this deck are actually very hard because, I mean, this is a keepable hand in the sense that our cards do things that some of them are very good, but it doesn't really have a plan. It's got 2 6-drops. We have 2 lands. I mean, this is essentially a mulligan anyways with only 2 lands. Yeah, this is much better. Get out of here, Bonfire. I mean, do I want 1? Probably not. Probably just doesn't matter. Alright, let's see. I don't know the odds of this Arbor Elf surviving, but we're going to try it. This actually be... If it gets bolted, that's less good. It's not getting bolted, okay. We might be able to resolve some spells here. So he's almost certainly got a counter spell. I kind of want to just run the Mana Leak into it. Or, I'm sorry, the Kitchen Finks into the Mana Leak. I think I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to start with Utopia Sprawl, and if he decides to fight over this, I'm fine with that too, to be honest. I feel like we just want to play this game to resolve the Blood Moon. And I feel like the easiest way for that to not happen is to just try to jam it on that turn right there. Okay, so we have resolved the Utopia Sprawl. Let's get our Kitchen Finks in there. I actually like this because this is almost certainly going to get countered. Wow, what is... Okay. Maybe we should just jam the Blood Moon. No, I feel like when he doesn't have a bolt and he has 2 mana open, you just have to respect a counter spell there. Oh, that's the path. Even better, friend. That works too. So he probably did have a counter spell there. I think we can actually we're actually playing around Mana Leak at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can just, yeah, we actually are playing around Mana Leak. That's insane. We can even go up to 7 if we want. All right, well, let's try it. One time, he won't have the opportunity to have a basic here, so he's going to have an island, but it makes everything else worse. Remand. Sure. That works too. Blood Moon in. Unless he gets Spell Pierce or something crazy. Oh my god, is he getting Spell Pierce? Oh, he wants to path our guy or something? Adding white mana to his pool? Sure, that's fine. Oh, Wear Tear. Oh no, what a blowout. Alright. Too bad. Would have been very good against him. That was actually a very good turn for him. He got to remand it and then Wear Tear it. So now we need Inferno Titan to go the distance here. You can see how good it would be to draw an Outpost Siege right here. You can even play around the mana leak with it. Resolve it. Instead, we're not going to do that. Oops, that's not what we meant to do. Misclicked there. I was trying to cancel it, and gosh, I mean, it doesn't matter if he has mana leak, it wasn't getting through anyway. So I was trying to actually cancel it and then fetch and use all of that, so we could have attacked for 1 if this didn't resolve. Or regardless, we could have attacked for 1, but misclicked through that there. I mean, he's thinking about it. So he probably got Path to Exile, I guess. Our draw step should be good. We've pulled a lot of lands out between the 1 path and the ones we've naturally drawn, since we've basically done nothing but naturally draw lands. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. Alright, thinking hard, it gets mana leaked. Okay, well, fair enough. This one not looking great, but we have lots of good draws. Remember, we can just draw Thrun at any point as well, which is extremely good against him. So lots of good draws. I don't know what... well, and we're going to need to draw them very fast. Alright, well. Sure, okay. Well, there's no... I mean, this is good. This is the problem, though. We can take him off red mana, at least. This will give us one more turn to find an answer to Nahiri. We have a lot of good draws. Yep, there's the lightning bolt. Gone. Okay, well, that was not one of our good draws. And good news is we got another poke in at Nahiri, so he can go up to 8 this turn. We might get another poke to buy another turn. But we need to find something very quick. I mean, Inferno Titan works. Stormbreath Dragon works. Thrun works on this turn, but not the next. And that's assuming we get our poke in. Here goes. Bonfire works, and we drew a forest, okay. Well, let's see if this one lands. Oh no. Can we take an Emrakul hit? We might be able to just take an Emrakul hit, to be honest. Look how many permanents we have. Okay, I guess we're not scooping. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. 11 mana. Oh no, he's playing around it. Okay. Maybe we'll punish him by drawing something that takes it off of like that. I would like to reveal it. Okay. I want to cast this spell. I'm playing around Mana Leak, by the way. Alright. X is 7. That's pretty good. So, interestingly, we could just go in, right? Like, I'm sure he's got a Snapcaster or something. Like, we could just go in and say, we're just going to kill Nahiri. But I'm playing around Snapcaster Mana Leak. It would be funny if he just didn't have it and we just tend his Nahiri with our bonfire. Oh no, Remand. What a blowout. Can't play around that one. We could bonfire for 1. Alright. We're still not dead though. We can take an Emrakul hit. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe then we'll have enough to... I think we're pretty dead here, but... If you don't ever draw anything but lands, you usually are going to die. Alright. Bring it on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Alright. So we actually still have 5 mana. It's enough to cast a Stormbreath Dragon and kill Nahiri. It's enough to Primal Command. It's just, I guess we, I think I almost, actually, I guess we do have to put Nahiri on top. A little late there. We could have done that twice last turn with our 10 mana. Or 11 mana, I guess we had. Could have beaten that remand. Alright, Snapcaster. Yep, you got it, man. So the other option there was to try to Bonfire, but to kill it. I don't think that would have done anything for us. And a crazy thing is that I was gonna say he missed lethal because he just bolted us and killed us, and doesn't matter if Primal Command resolves. But all right, let's play again. Let's try to draw a little better. Yeah, it all felt fine. It's just we just got quite wrecked by drawing a bunch of lands. Honestly, we had like lots of turns there to try to draw something. That turn where we had a remand plus a wear for our Blood Moon Hurt. Alright, I would like to play first. I'd like to mulligan this hand. Keeping this one. If he has the Lightning Bolt, this hand gets a lot worse, but if he does not, ooh, I want it. And now we're in business. As I say, we can maybe just be able to Stone Rain him out of this game unless our thing gets bolted, which... Serum Visions, please. Please be Serum Visions, not a bolt. Of course it's a bolt. Never not a bolt. Okay. Okay, well, let's hope that the Stone Rains start resolving. I don't have a lot of hope here, but we'll see what we can do. Storm Breath. Okay, well. Ain't nothing to do but try to Stone Rain him. Wow, worked. Did not work. Never works. Okay, well, good news, we can try again next turn. Now this would be so good if we can resolve one. This is actually very difficult for him to beat if we ever resolve it. There's a Blood Moon. I think that we're going to go with the Stone Rain on the basic island. If this resolves and he only plays one basic island, then the Blood Moon actually locks him out, but I don't know if we're going to get that lucky. Something tells me we're not going to get that lucky. Interesting, okay. Does this mean it is going to work? I think it does. Okay. Well then, so we're taking damage, but we have Stone Rain our opponent off basic island. So, if we resolve, we go to 14 from the Snapcaster attack. If we're able to resolve Blood Moon after this, we take him off of all colored mana, and we just might be able to do that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I could pay 2 left to play around Spell Pierce. He would have done that last turn. Just going to play Blood Moon. Alright, we've been remanded. Wonder if he drew that. He must have drawn that. It's unfortunate for us. I'm trying to not crack this if we don't have to. Alright, Monvuli, Acid Moss. I would like to try to resolve the Monvuli Acid Moss because it is the most mana efficient thing to do. I'd like to hit the Hallowed Fountain if possible. Oh, we don't have enough green mana unless we... Well, let's see. Just need to tap a little better. Maybe I can take him off bolts. Maybe that would have been better. I'd like to take him off path for, you know, anything we have later. Snapcaster. Okay, well, we're going to get him here. Okay. Well, this is all reasonable for us. Stormbreath Dragon will play defense very well. Lots of good draws. Oh, God. Okay, not a bolt. We certainly could be getting bolted. Maybe, maybe I should have taken him off the bolt instead of the path, considering we had the Stormbreath in hand. That might have been better. Oh, Kitchen Finks is actually very nice because we can do this and Stone Rain him. So that's pretty good. And Blood Moon, I suppose. I almost want to just Stone Rain him, but if I'd sequenced that a little better, I guess we could have saved ourselves a point of damage too. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Alright, Blood Moon down. This becomes much harder for him. This Kitchen Finks should do work. Okay, well, I'm glad we held the Stone Rain so we can... Yep, we might die though. Well, I say now we can Stone Rain this, but we're falling to 5. Thank God. Okay. That was very scary there for a second because it would have felt like we would have played the Stormbreath, blocked 1, gone to 3 from when he suicides and then died to a bolt. Now we get to wipe his board. Theoretically, I mean, of course, we have to open ourselves up to path here, but there's no other choice. Even if he does have the path, we get to Storm Breath him after that. But he's also just dead, I believe. Maybe we don't have enough red mana. We have 3 red mana, so it's 9. That's enough. He's just dead if he doesn't have path. Okay, so there's a bunch of red. Storm Breath. Alright, let's do it. We got him. Alright, it seems like there's probably no path here. I think we're going to get it. Unless there's something I'm missing, but I think he's either super slow rolling double bolt or we're about to win. He's got a Helix. Oh, that's pretty good. Does he have the bolt after that? Please no. Please no bolt. Oh my God. Okay. It's so rough. Did I take more damage than I needed to this game? The one fetch we ended up having to crack didn't matter because we'd still be at 3. So it's just that I don't think there's anything else we could have done. We even took him off white mana to try to protect the Kitchen Finks we drew. That's too bad because he was dead. And we couldn't use the seldom used fire breathing ability on Inferno Titan. Just the ability would have put him at 11. This is 6, 10, 11, 12. Well, we've died. Good game.